5 things I wish I learned in my 20s. Number 1, greatness. Be searching for greatness. Try to find a way to be great. Find your passion, whatever it is, and try to be great at it. So great that you'll inspire someone else to do the same thing. I've talked about this before with breakdancing. When I see people breakdancing, I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Well, that it made me want to learn. It could be said about anything. When you create something great, it'll inspire other people to do the same. Everything in life is a tool. You can use it in a good way or you can use it in a bad way. For example, school and education is good, but when you go through the modern school education system, it's a freaking drag. And it's so hard for people to follow along and stay with it because that's not how humans are supposed to learn. We're not supposed to sit at a desk all day, take notes, and then take tests. We're supposed to go out there, learn through experience, learn by trying new things, pushing our comfort zone, staying consistent with it until we really pick it up. So school education is supposed to be good, and we should be trying to figure out what we're passionate about and learning that, not just learning whatever they think we should learn. Same with work. Work is good when you enjoy it, when you're working on your passion, but in our current system, work is not good. So after we finish our education, we're supposed to work 40 hours a week until we're 65. Now that does not sound good to me. Since I got let go from my company and I've been working on my own, I've been enjoying work much more. Same with Stephanie. She's been editing day and night like crazy. She really enjoys it. Compared to where she used to work before, it would be such a drag for her. She would just be pushing herself throughout the day to finally make it till 5 o'clock. She didn't enjoy the work she was doing. So that's why I'm using her as an example. Working should be good. This kind of work, helping other people get started on YouTube, is much more fulfilling and rewarding. It was much more rewarding than doing business quarterly reviews with my customer. The third thing is balance. We want to work and push ourselves as hard as we can, but also we don't want to push ourselves too hard where it's going to be detrimental to our health and it's going to slow us down. In that sense, we need balance. We want to work hard, but not too hard. We need to relax too. Nowadays, I've been stressed because I haven't been able to create as freely as I wish I could, and I've been losing sleep over it. So if I look a little sleep deprived, that's why. But stress, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Yes, some stress could be a good motivator to push me the way I want to create, but I don't want to be so stressed where I'm losing sleep and my brain doesn't work right anymore and I can't create the way that I want to. So we need balance. And balance in life. So peaceful. Number 4, freedom. It's been apparent to me that people don't think about freedom. Freedom is not on the top of people's minds, which it makes sense. We're not taught to think about freedom. We're taught to work in the system. I just think freedom would be amazing. I watched that Spartacus video and I did the Spartacus freedom content, and now I can't stop talking about freedom. Is that so weird? Is that so wrong that I want to be free and I want people to be free? I don't want them to have to work a life that they don't enjoy. So freedom. And it's not just freedom from the system, it's the freedom to express yourself, to create freely the way that you want to. Freedom of judgment, not worrying about what people think. Think about what freedom means to you and how you can make it happen. Number 5, the last one, is journey. Life is a journey. You're on it whether you like it or not, so might as well embrace it. And what really got me thinking about the journey is living one way, the way that we're told we're supposed to live, and then figuring out there's much more to life than that initial path we were on. Once you're aware of this, then you start thinking about, oh, I don't have to do what everyone said I should be doing. I can create the life that I want. And that's when the journey really begins. Okay, I just said you're on the journey no matter what. But that's when it really begins, when you start creating the life that you want. And I'm here to help. If you're interested in creating content on YouTube, consider subscribing, because I'm going to show you how you can do this too. You're living one way, trying to be the comfort king. Find the most comfortable, the nicest, the most relaxing situations. When that kind of life isn't that fulfilling and it feels empty, you begin to think of, well, how do I get more in life? It's a very common journey that people go through. So you can think about what is yours like and where do you want to end up. Essentially, these are ideas for you to understand the world that we live in. Mental illness is rampant in our younger generation, and I hope to help them. After I understood these 5 topics, I could see why. Right is wrong, wrong is right. Everything is fed to us by the media, and we usually just take their word for it without thinking about it. When you start to look for your own information, you decipher what's really right and what's really wrong, and you search for the truth. That way you'll be able to think clearly. That way you don't have to try and force your brain to understand something you're not happy with. Those are my 5 tips I wish I knew in my 20s. So if you want to join the Drew crew, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.